Alrighty, apparently Mercedes has finally figured out what's going on this past couple of months. Apparently, they're back on board. Team boss Toto Wolff says that the W13 will no longer suffer from porpoising going into the summer break. So let's find out what the hell they got up to.
Yeah, so my bro this Tracy said we ain't gonna stop until we got it. On my skate up on my.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's F1 City. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to be making more of these type of videos, so if you guys enjoy, please drop a comment down below. Smash that like button. So as we know, Mercedes has been dominant for the last 6, 7, 8 decades, whatever you want to call it these days. But they've had a really tough season this year. We saw them kind of battle for third with McLaren, maybe even fourth. They've had it really tough this season. We've seen Lewis Hamilton basically sometimes even missing out on the podium. He's had some recent nice form, but start of the season terrible. Russell's been doing okay as well, but it's not the Mercedes that we actually all know. Big thing that they were suffering was obviously the porpoising. I guess the regulations have changed things for them. They just didn't get something right during the winter break, but apparently they fixed it coming into the summer break. This makes the whole sort of F1 season a lot more interesting. As we know, Ferrari are they've got a fast car, but they keep ruining their strategy. They keep having little hiccups here and there. And Red Bull, especially Max, it just seems like he's running away with it. He's leading the world championship by a mile now. And I saw some sort of statistic where apparently, if he takes another 3-month break and returns in Singapore, he'll still be in the lead. So, it's crazy to really see how well he's been doing this season. But I know him reading this news is going to make him a little shaky. Mercedes has been quiet for the past couple of months, but I think this is going to shake things up. I think Max will be seeing this and being like, look, here we go again. He's going to be sort of sandwiched between two Mercedes as he's been used to. So let's see what's going on. So according to reports, Mercedes has finally got rid of the problem that was really causing them that big blow to the early season. Toto Wolff says that their car will now no longer suffer with porpoising. And that's all thanks to some sort of development that was going on in the summer break. So despite them having a really reliable car, so far they've had a really good season in terms of consistency. They just haven't been the fastest on the grid. This will hopefully help them kind of push forward to second spot or even first, who knows. We know that the porpoising basically meant that during their first 5 races, the W13 couldn't actually run at full speed on straights, and then the drivers also had to brake very early. So that really obviously made their lap time suffer, and really made them suffer during qualifying and obviously during the race as well. We've all seen the memes of Lewis Hamilton kind of, show his back pain problems from the car, the way he shakes. It got so bad that not even Mercedes, but even other teams were actually trying to point a finger at FIA and kind of ask them to intervene somewhere and help them out. But it seems that Mercedes doesn't really need that anymore. The problems surrounding porpoising have been resolved. I'm sure we're going to actually get to see that in person when we return with the season in a couple of more weeks. What I found sort of interesting was Toto Wolff saying that they couldn't really develop the car aerodynamically and put any sort of updates on because there was more downforce than they really would want. Basically, overcoming this issue may really see them develop even further. They had some sort of thing holding them down. They've solved that, and now it's probably it's going to be a huge sort of turning point for them. We have seen them understand the car a lot more better, especially in the last sort of 5 races or so. Hamilton's been on the podium. He's had consecutive seconds, sort of getting back into the groove of things. Even Russell's been doing really well. He took pole position in Hungary, which was awesome to see. I think a 3-way tie with Ferrari, Mercedes and Red Bull for the remaining part of the season is going to be amazing to watch. It's going to be definitely entertaining, I know that for sure, and I really hope that it really does shake things up a little bit. I don't want to call this season boring because it's been so much fun. There's been so much drama and different sort of DNFs and car problems and strategy issues. I don't even want to go into it because it's going to depress me if I'm honest. I'm a big Charles Leclerc fan, so yeah. Importantly, I know Hamilton said that he wanted to end his F1 career before he was sort of completely burnt out. So hopefully this means that he can sort of perform again, show what he's really made of. I know he's not running out of any sort of energy yet, but this may bring some confidence and even sort of some self-belief, and maybe hopefully keep him sort of in the F1 grid for a bit longer. I don't want to see him go anytime soon, that's for sure. I would like to see 8-time world champion. That's just me. that's all for the video, guys. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help me make more videos for you guys. Any sort of engagement kind of indicates whether I should keep going or not, or I should do this or do that, blah blah blah. Anyway, F1 City, peace.